My name is Marcella Trowbridge. I'm the Artistic Director of ARTFARM and the Adjunct Professor at Middlesex Community College, where these fabulous young humans are taking Active too. Thank you for coming out in support of them. We're really, thank you. It means a great deal. So I'm just delighted that you're here. And what do I want to say? A few things. One, Middlesex and the State College system is a very unique space for a lot of unique individuals. And we're really excited to be able to work together. And part of something like Incarnadine, which is taken from what we call the Scottish play. We don't try not to say the name of the play in the theater. It's maybe an old superstitious thing, but unless you're performing, saying the name of that play is forbidden in the theater. So we call it the Scottish play, or Macbeth. And so what we did in the very beginning is we were able to talk about verse and metrical structure. We explored the content of this play and what are the important events that are in this story. And then, because we were able to then craft a very unique, individualized performance to these students. So we were able to sort of deconstruct this piece, and it's, short, and I'm really excited that you're with us for this. It's very physical. If you don't remember the journey of the story, there are a couple of soldiers. They've just come off the battlefield. They encounter some witches who make a prophecy that say that one of these soldiers is going to be Thane of Cawdor, Thane of Glums, and maybe become king. And then the other guy won't be king, but he'll get kings. Freaks them out a little bit, but things start to happen. And then, of course, one of those people, Mackers, has a wife, and they're both fairly ambitious. And so they plot to kill the king. They kill the king. That's kind of a bad thing. They think they're going to be fine, but it starts to play on them. Their lives fall apart. He starts to get worried, and he starts to kill his friends and his colleagues. I won't go too much longer, but I want you to remember what the story is about. And she, again, thinking she could handle this, because of her greed and her ambition and her guilt, she commits suicide. And what ends up happening is part of this age-old, really dynamic story. But for us, what we've talked about is, okay, maybe none of us have killed a king, but we've done things we regret. We've had ambitions, wanted recognition, maybe been a little selfish, done things where we've hurt somebody. And how does that play out in the human spirit? So while hopefully none of you have killed a king, at least in this lifetime, we know what it is to have regret. And so I guess I don't really want to say too much more. We're thrilled that Oddfellows Playhouse has really been gracious in allowing us to use this space for this theater production. And just want to say thank you to all of you. I'm really proud of these young people. I love them dearly. I'm really hoping you're okay, because I know you're okay. A little accident yesterday. Without further ado, Incarnadine.
Macbeth, Thane of Glums, Thane Thane of Cawdor.
Thane.
Thane
Thane
of Cawdor.
The hearing of my wife.
My
wife.
The weird sisters.
Glom. Caldor.
King.
That shall be.
The king comes here tonight.
Oh, never shall son.
That morrow see.
Come, you spirits.
Ambition.
Illness.
Cruelty.
Cruel.
Your
Your Majesty.
We are your guests tonight.
Bloody instructions. Vaulting ambition.
Thou there! Dash the brains out.
When Duncan is asleep.
They're buried daggers! Is
The dagger.
Is this
The dagger.
dagger?
Dagger?
The
Dagger?
Dagger.
Daggers.
Heart.
Peace!
Live, die.
Heart!
I have done the deed. Murder! No more. Sleep no more. Sleep. Sleep no more. No more sleep. No more sleep. No more sleep. Sleep no more. Sleep no more.
Why did you bring the daggers from the place?
Look out my eyes! My eyes! My eyes! My eyes! My eyes! Incarnadine!
Knock! Knock!
For God's sakes!
Knock!
Good morning.
Is the king stirring?
Is the king stirring?
Is the king stirring?
Treasonous malice.
There's daggers in fence Niles. What will you do?
What will you do?
There's no mercy left. Bloody stage.
Bloody deed.
Dark. Unnatural.
The sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
King!
King!
King! A fruitless crown.
man.
Macbeth.
Beware, Macduff.
Macbeth.
None of woman born shall harm Macbeth. Macbeth shall never vanquish thee. To great Burnham Wood, to high Dunsinane.
Shall the Inquisition ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
Spirit of Banquo, my crown does burn my eyeballs. Third, fourth, seventh, eighth. Where are they? Come. The castle of Macduff I will surprise.
Bird's mother.
Worms and flies.
Bird's mother.
Monkey.
Bird's mother.
Where's your husband? Oh, tell guidance to me. Oh, my pretty chickens. They're dead. In one fell swoop.
Oh, Scotland, Scotland. Let grief convert to anger.
10,000 warlike soldiers.
Macbeth is right! Forsaking!
I have seen her rise from her bed, while in a most fast sleep.
Slumbering agitation.
Her eyes were open, but their sense is shut.
Yet here's a spot. Out! Damn spot! Out! I say, out! Out! Out!
Hell is murky.
Who would have thought the old man to have had
So much blood.
So much blood!
So much blood!
in him? Wash your hands.
He cannot come out on his grave.
What's done cannot be undone.
Be
Undone.
To bed.
unnatural.
God forgive us.
Malcolm.
Donald Bang!
Macbeth, march towards Burnham!
Honor, love, obedience. Troops or friends I must not look to have. I'll fight. Give me my armor. How does your patient, Doctor?
Yeah.
Raise,
Sorrow.
Pluck.
Minister.
purge.
Which weighs upon the heart.
The Queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. Tomorrow
Tomorrow and tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Out. Brief candle.
Shadow. Idiot!
Give me my armor. I'll not be afraid until Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
What wood is this?
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down a bow and bear it before him. Liar and slave! A moving grove, ring the alarm bell. Blow wind, come rack. Find that tyrant!
Stand up and come
What is thy name?
My name's Macbeth. Thou wast born of woman.
Turn, hellhound! Turn!
Get thee back. My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine old lady.
My voice is in my sword! Ugh!
I bear a charming life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
To spare thy charm, Macduff was from his mother's womb.
Untimely wrecked.
Cursed be thy tongue. I will not fight with thee.
Then yield, coward, tyrant.
No, I must not yield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be he that cries out first, hold, enough.
time is free!
Hell!
Hell!
Scotland!
Tyranny.
Cruel.
Desire.
Butcher.
Fiend like queen.
Loves.
Grace.
Friends.
Kingdom's pearl.
Crown!
Thank you guys for coming out. If you wouldn't mind, if you have to build out, we would like to, just for like 3 to 4 minutes, we were just gonna turn the house lights up just a little bit. And, Bill would like to take a photo. That wasn't why, but we can do that. It was just if anybody had any quick questions about the process. We are not talking about a 20-minute Q&A, but just 3-4 minutes. Right? You guys? I know that we started a couple minutes late, but the piece was 24 minutes. So, is there any questions anybody has? Rock stars, or anything they just want to say to any of these young adults?
Hello.
So I really liked the way when you started to say tomorrow, and you called over each other. It was really impactful.
Thank you.
And is it fair to say, Mark, that was one of the things that we talked about in this class is, again, obviously we're working in an ensemble, and you have to have personal responsibility and group accountability, right? That's theater, that's a life, that's a job, that's a marriage, those things, personal responsibility, group accountability. That, we call that the amoeba. And one of the things in this class is that everybody, all of us, had to lean into things that were scary. Lean into things that were not comfortable, right? The whole thing, they're like, what do you mean we're black or what? Who am I now? What do you mean, Marcella? And so I'm gonna use Mark as an example because you have been so courageous and we've talked about this. That particular section, Mark, the first time we started to do it was like, I cannot do this. And you just saw it too. And I would say all around, so I appreciate you pointing that out because it just, again, the things where we've been able to lean into places that are not easy for us. And that's part of, in all honesty, not to be on my soapbox, but that's, to me, as much as getting high-level artistic skills, which you will get in a class with me, or production, it's about becoming good humans and learning how to take care of ourselves and take care of each other when we're in the process. So, yeah. Any?
I just want to say thank you to all of you. I truly enjoyed it. I won't say the name of the play.
Thanks.
But it is one of my favorites. It truly is. So it's one that I just love. But you all did a phenomenal job under Marcella's guidance. It's just incredible. The thing that struck me, Marcella, you mentioned it at the start, was the level of physicality that was in there. And I kept thinking to myself, I don't know how they're not getting exhausted by the time that they're done, just with the rehearsals, because it just takes everything in you, I would think, physically. But the synchronicity amongst the group was incredible. It just seemed, from my vantage point, it looked seamless. Now, from your vantage point during the rehearsals, I'm sure that there's a great coordination that you had to do. Wow, I'm just blown away by it.
Thank you. And so what you and Leslie had just said, I think the physicality that goes into it,
is a very strong and creative way of showing the messages within such a small cast, where you don't have all the people to play every role, but when you combine the synchronized physicality, it sends the message in an artistic way. That's one of my favorite parts. And the fighting.
We took it a little easy on rehearsals because we are exhausted.
I pushed that. Artemis, did you want to?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I know everybody up there to some extent or another, and both the physical and vocal work that was going on was so sick. People were clearly working so hard and have put so much energy into creating awesome things to put out there on stage. I heard some crazy voices coming out of people. I was like, whoa, they're going into the crazy mode.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
We'll do a part 2.
It's Malcolm and Donovan fighting it out.
So great. Thank you so much. Is there a
Just wanted to say that I was really impressed by the distillation of the story, the way the wishes were brought through, really cool, and the cast's understanding of who they were, what they were, and what was happening made a half-hour version of this play really distilled it down to its heart, and it was beautiful to watch. Really, all the energy and all the commitment was fantastic.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, I'm just super proud of all of you guys. Really, it doesn't become seamless like that without a lot of work. And there's a certain part that I can't do. This what I can do, and then they stepped up. So I'm really proud of them. Thank you for coming out in the middle of the day on Monday, which is really awesome because this was also the